Hello everybody, welcome to a modern video with a very special deck. This is a very all-in deck. It's one of those decks that you can do some like crazy busted stuff that not that many deck in modern can do. Like, Omniscience Emrakul is something that we used to only do in Legacy with Show and Tell. But Glimpse of Tomorrow, it's a very unique card. I can put Omniscience or one of the Multiverse in play as early as turn 3. One of the multiverse is basically Omniscience. I mean, you don't need to cast like Cunning Wish into more things, so you only need to cast one card. And this card actually casts the cards from the top deck as well, so it might even be better than Omniscience. Then you have Emrakul. We all know about that. And then we have Nicol Bolas, which is a Planeswalker that costs 7 mana and does a lot of things. We have Wavesifter to create game object with Fury as a defensive tool, and then we have 10 Cascade cards. 23 lands with Khalni Garden and Wavesifter as game object pieces to have more chances at flipping good cards off of Glimpse. Yeah, I mean, rest of the deck, it's quite straightforward. Sorry, the Cyrus goes first for at least. The main deck is definitely not. This is gonna be a wild ride. This deck top eighted a actually came second. It came second in a PTQ during a challenge by going undefeated in the Swiss. So that was a lot of wins in a row for a quote unquote luck deck. That's cool. Buenos dias, everybody. So yeah, we're gonna see a spin the wheel. I got my Dominaria Remastered Gemstone Mine. I love these cards. Yesterday I did some shopping on Magic Online and bought all the Dominaria Remastered cards. Urza, Chainer's a Dick, like all the old bordered cards. Maids of Ith as well. I don't like Dark Depths. Dark Depths is still, I think, I don't know. I somehow felt like the Cold Snap one was better. All right, let's go. In response, top. That is banned. Since there's Divine in top, not legal anymore. All right, my hand's good. I don't even have any expensive card, which is definitely gonna be a thing. Like it's like Hypergenesis. I mean, I guess not Hypergenesis. It's like one of those decks where you just drop bricks after bricks. You got obliterated by this deck. Yeah. I go turn one Khalni Garden. I get only blown out. Yeah, I'm on the play. You don't fear Teferi at least. You do fear counter magic all the time though. But I might just go like kill your plant with a Ren 6 or a Lightning Bolt. Or still we're up against. Like, obviously, I'd have no clue about my opponent's deck choice. So. Alright, is that a Ragavan or a Channeler? A Springleaf Drum. I didn't expect that. Is 4 game objects enough to go for it? I hope so. You don't think so? Hope they don't have a random 6 here. It's just likely. That looks like a random 6 to me. No, what's up? Oh, Emery. Okay. The Steamer Breachplate. Nah, I think I don't want to go for it. That should be what? Steamer Breach, right? I don't have any. I think 4 is not enough. So many escape cards. If I was playing Rhinos, it would have had. I could have just jammed all the time. Yeah, I just actually I want to check if Teamer Breach plays Spell Pierce, which I'm not 100% sure of. It shouldn't play Spell Pierce main. Above the Mirror Breaker. That's alright. I think I'm going for it next turn. I have a feeling that so if I go Outburst end of turn and I brick, as in I only flip two lands, sorry, one land, I don't even have to go again. I mean, I could go for it now, hope to flip at least two lands, and then untap and flip again if it was bad. All right, let's do that. Or I just untap and go for it. Nah, you know what? I'm just untapping and go for it. Because if I have two lands, I can just go. I can just float mana. So yeah, I'm just untapping here. I am just untapping here. And I'm also putting Ardent Plea on the stack, I think. Alright. Drawing this is not ideal because... Alright, so let's go Ardent Plea, leaving green in my pool. Alright, so we flip Glimpse. Let's see what we got. I kill my plant. Let's see what we got. Wavesifter, Omniscience, one of the mind. Okay. So we investigate twice. All right. So I already made my land drop. So this I can't cast this Gemstone Mine. Now I only have one glimpse left in my deck. I don't think I can cast this, right? Wait, I can? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. All right, then I thought you have to suspend. Wow. I thought this card doesn't have mana cost. Like in the same way you can cast like a crashing footfalls off of Ragavan, for example. Casting a spell for free is an alternative cost. Thank you, Judge. All right, then let's play Shardless first. More game objects for the next one. All right, that's good. Would you like to pay 2 life? Sure, why not? Oh, Nicol Bolas. So if I cast this off of the one of the multiverse, I mean I have two of them, so I can cast this off of one of the multiverse. Now, what do I do with it? Do I want to flip? I might flip. Because I can cast one card for free. I guess I have another Shardless Agent, but I don't have any more Glimpse in my deck. Wish I could shuffle my... Wish I could shuffle my graveyard to go again. I'm still afraid of dying to Underworld Breach. What if I steal something and then Glimpse from hand? I think it's a good play. So I'll gain control of Emery, and then I'll go for Glimpse. Loading mana first, and then I'll go off with Glimpse. Mm. Wait, my Emery didn't. Oh, so Glimpse only shuffles a permanent you own. All right, we're learning a lot with this first match. And then I destroy target non-creature permanent. What do I destroy? Springleaf Drum. I think so. And now I think I can pass. Well, I guess I'm casting Shardless just to attack next turn with more people. I guess. I'll show my opponent the whole deck. I have 82 cards in the reveal zone. And I pass. No, they can kill me. They play Underworld Breach. So I needed to kill an extra mana. I could have killed the land, but I mean, this is just colorless. This is colored. Plus discounts Emery, which is important. Imagine if they just have to go like, I don't know, if a spell on the Emrakul. Alright, I concede. Alright. Nice first game win. This is a strange board to join. Yeah. The reason wouldn't kill both of their fetches. Alright, I don't know how to answer that question, so I'll move on to the next game. Alright, so Gemstone Cavern goes in, Boseiju goes in. Uh Dispute. Let me check their sideboard. What do they have? They have just Flusterstorm, Spell Pierce, Dispute, okay. Probably Glimpse. I could take out Fury, but my opponent plays Ragavan, so I don't want to do that. Let's just take out some lands here. What lands am I take out? Well, I think I got some Gemstone Mine. I guess two Gemstone Mine. I'll board an extra land. I can take out one of the Multiverse in an Ardent Plea. Yeah, let's do this. Why focus on Drum? Because of Emery. It's a Drum is a land, but Emery makes it more than a land. All right. Yeah, this is a keep. I even have a Fury. I boarded in an extra Glimpse because of Counterspell. Is there a way to goldfish a deck just by yourself? Yes, there is. I'll show you how. You go to Constructed. You go to Modern Open Play. And then you go Create. And then you click 1. Number of players, 1. And then you just do a solitary with it. I suggest people that I'm familiar with the client to do that. Alright, they don't have turn 1 Ragavan. That's good news. Again, this deck will just brick so much. Hello, Ollie Possum. This deck will have plenty of bricks of draw steps, but you know, it's what it is. It's what it is. Alright, do they have Ren and 6? Oh no, they do. My plant. My plant is dead. Play 2 islands in this deck. The reason behind 2 islands. I don't know, I guess I should have cut one. Okay. Scalding Tarn is there. Mm-hmm. And I pass. I'm not jamming. It's too early to jam. Too early to jam. Okay, Urza Saga. Hmm. They have 5 cards in end. Hmm. Maybe I play Fury now. Mountain. Nice. Alright, let me Fury. Kill Emery and shrink the Ren. And then I can even draw some cards with a Wavesifter. I don't necessarily have to keep all the game objects for Shardless. Did I bring in some Mystical Dispute? I think I did. Oh, I didn't. Hmm. Fish. Alright. I feel like jamming, but, you know. Yeah, this game probably just die. Maybe the way you should play this game is just jam whenever you have like 4 or 5 permanents. What artifact do they get? This deck shouldn't really have an artifact that just completely breaks it. Yeah, Haywhite Might doesn't do. I mean, it kills a clue. I guess it kills also the it kills also Omniscience. Funnily enough, I wonder how many counterspells they have. Because also like waiting until turn 6 to make land drops plays around Plastic Storm and such. I guess if I draw land, I can try and play around Spell Pierce. No? Okay. Do I want to draw cards? I think so. I think I want to make land drops. Opponent is giving me time. I mean, it's giving me time. Opponent doesn't really have a clock, so. And I want to play around Fluster Storm if I can. Playing a pretty all-in deck while my opponent has 9 cards in their hand. Classic Random 6 Gaming. Grinding Station. Do they have the Do they have the Underworld Breach? If so, I'm gonna concede. But actually, though, I think I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna go. I can concede, but would like to know what you sideboarded against me. They have an infinite combo, which I can, concede instead of making them go through it. But yeah, I mean, obviously now they can lie and say other things, but I don't know. I feel like this isn't good. How do you say a good? How do you say what's the word? Deal. A good deal between the two. 3 Fluster Storms. 0 dispute. Compromise. Right, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Thanks. All right. I'm on the play now, so a Gemstone Cavern becomes worse. So putting on this Fluster Storm. So I feel like I shouldn't really. I shouldn't really bring in my counter spells. They don't play Teferi. Would you like to play first? Yes. It sounds funny, isn't it? It's basically Molly on the 3. Yeah. Oh, come on. Good morning. Scalding Tarn. I still haven't played a turn 1 Ragavan. Alright, it was about to happen. You can't just go Ragavan, go land, go three games in a row. It just doesn't happen. Alright, I need a land here to be functional. Opponent has 3 mana available. They hit a land. No, I wanted it. Please give me land. Alright, land. No, Mango. If you've ever listened to my podcast with Anthony and Javier, so our podcast, I guess, the Carnies, I often talk about luck decks, and this like 100% qualifies because you win games and you lose games, and it's mostly out of your control. All right, yeah, it's just let's see if I can draw a land. But yeah, just you have zero control over any of the games. All right, at least they exalt. I mean, maybe not any of the games. Let's say like 1 out of 10 games that you lose because you made a mistake. But if you play my opponent deck or Marilla Murktide, I would say like 9 out of your 10 losses are because you made a mistake. I'm not giving up. I mean, this deck can just win if I resolve a spell. I'm not saying I will if I resolve a spell, but I can. Always look for what you could have done, but open to the answer nothing. It's rare though. It's very rare that if you did. I mean, it's a said answer, but it's very rare that if you did poorly in a tournament, it's because you got unlucky. I would say. I would say the percentage is much closer to 0 than. But this doesn't mean you should win every tournament. But yeah. But And also another thing is the deck choice. People underestimate how important is the deck choice. It's mostly looks like they are just cycling this breach. It's a divination breach. You say making top 8 is skill, winning a whole thing is luck. What making top 8 of what? Of a 12 people tournament? Oh, 30? Okay, sure. Do I prefer to play the strongest deck or beat the strongest deck? I would say that I don't have an answer. Alright, this was a good draw. Maybe even better than a land. 3 for 1, basically. It's not a 3 for 1. 3 for 1 are different. It would imply that when I put in place a card, that's just a card. That doesn't bring any value to it. Which definitely isn't the Fable. What a card was this when... I for sure already mentioned it on my stream, but since today I think is gonna be a great day for just stories and answering questions. Um, when I was testing in the open, so for the Kamigawa Arena PT, I did a thing called the Open Testing Team, where I just people that were qualified could just message me, and we set up a Discord group, which was nice, and I'm happy I did it. I don't think I would do it again if I do it today, but I'm happy. You know, it was a. I think it went well that time. It was a lot of effort, but you know, looking back to it, I'm proud of it. And my team is testing a lot, playing a lot of that format, and this card just came out. The format was alchemy, but basically was standard. And this card just came out, and some people in the group were like, "Yo, this card, it looks cool, the Fabledemir Breaker." I'm like, "Sure." You know, like classic Mengu. Card is too long, I'm not gonna read it. But then played against it, and I was like, wow, that is that is a powerful card, and you know, start putting in more and more decks, and it was a very powerful card, and just nobody had it. Nobody had it. And then these teammates of mine were playing a lot of Arena Ladder. They played against a PT Arena PT competitor, so they quote unquote stole our tech and made the top 8 of the PT. So that was cool. That was cool to see. That was cool to see. Definitely a proud achievement of my testing team. It wasn't me, but you know, part of when you're in a team, you'll celebrate those quote unquote breaking moments together. Which version of Fable do you have in the cube? I think it's like a pre-release one because during that PT, I was going to my LGS and I was buying the Fables because I was very impressed. So I'm like, I want to put this in the cube, so I bought it foil at €5, and then the regular one was €3, and they bought 4 of them for me. So I just bought my own playset and the one of in my cube during that time, and yeah, the card was very cheap. Did you answer when it was in commercial? What's the strongest deck or beating the strongest deck? I don't have an answer. I said, yeah. Which omniscience do you prefer, original, Judge Promo, or Invocation? I'm a original type of guy, but I tell you that I own. Let's go. Yeah, this one's good. I even have a. Yeah, this one's very good. Let's see if I play against the deck with counter spells or not. Hola. You prefer the original? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You ordered a couple of Judge Pro Omniscience. For an Omniscience cube you're building. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. But yeah, go on with that thing. You topated an RCQ with Team Rhinos. Congrats. Enjoy while it lasts because next season is going to be Pioneer. Wizards decided that stores had too much freedom. And, you know, with all the reward Wizards gives to the stores, it was time they would take something back. Like the freedom of organizing its events. I'm joking. With the reward part, they're still forcing stores to organize Pioneer events. Thank you, Tauske. Appreciate it. All right. Are we going up? Are we going? I think I'm going. Where are you going, Mango? I'm going. Chat, we're going. Blingus Control, they have counter spells in their deck. I'm going. I am going. Boom. Omniscience. Omniscience in play now. Tokukatsu. That's so funny. That's so funny. They didn't flip a land, but it flipped Omniscience. Solitude? That's okay, I'll allow it. Alright, okay, 15. What about my Omniscience, though? Does this say? Man, what a busted card, Omniscience. Ah, oh, beautiful. Let's play the second one, because you never know. You never know. Boom. Nicol Bolas, the Planeswalker. Unfortunately, we're gonna win game one and lose this post-tiebreak games, but that's not be negative. Come on, man, gonna be negative. Why do I have to be negative? Let's think about the good things. Nah. I take out Furies. Let's see, die. I'll spend the glimpse. Taking out Furies? Yeah, let's go. Best of one modern when? I mean, best of one magic is just, you know, yeah. I mean, I guess for bathroom magic is fun. Remember back in the days when I was playing Arena, the bathroom when it was when a bathroom magic with Tibalt Straker, it was great. Oh, I didn't even ask. I kept his hand. Yeah, why did you keep this hand, Mango? It's a mulligan to 5. Yeah, I know, but I think the other 5 cards were good. Yeah, you miss trickeries. Now I replaced Arena Best of One with TikToks. I think, at least on TikTok, you can sometimes learn something. This is a very weird border, doesn't it? I don't know. Bo what are the land sequencing here? So I want to go. I guess I can go Stomping Ground Steam Vents. Yeah, and suspend. And they play Teferi and I puck it up. Is that what happens? I think so. I think that's what happens. Do I have any outs to Teferi with this deck? Yeah, so odd time processing. I mean, this card has been printed in, I don't know, in the COVID days. Roger and Triumph. I have to play Dispute. Yeah, I mean, I have 2 Dispute. But what if I don't open in my hand? Wow, I don't have Teferi. Yes. Draw. Oh, heads. I just drew heads. Should I pass here? I think so. I think I'm gonna jam the turn my opponent. I've already taught this lesson. Aspetta, opponent stopping out. Are we going? Are we going, chat? 3. It's only 3 and it's end of turn. I'm against control. I might just never be able to. I might just never be able. I think I have to go for it. All right. It's end of turn, so it's not the best. But we're going. It's not that they need Force of Negation. It's just that my break can just on top of 0 lands. With only 3, it's too little. Wavesifter 2 lands. Alright, could have been worse. It could have honestly been much worse. That's okay. You can go. I'm not complaining. They're not gonna tap out. Yeah, exactly. Because I have another one coming up here. I'm cracking a clue on the turn 100%. Teferino Paperino. Teferino Paperino. Is Force Negation in my sideboard? Yes. Should have brought it in? Maybe. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get red green. I cited Fury as well out. Maybe I shouldn't have cited Fury out. But I hate to cite out Omniscience, Emrakul, and such, or when you cast Glimpse, you break, so I never want to cite out those. Remember, I can't cast this Glimpse because of the fairy. I can discard Emrakul if I want to put more lands in my deck. I said discard, no draw Emrakul. Alright, let's draw off Clue. I go to 9 cards, I play land, and I got a discard of Emrakul so that I put more lands in my deck. Young PZ, hello. I shuffle the deck with plenty of lands in it. And I'm just gonna lose, but take a little bit to lose, and then I'll go to game 3. Hello, Young PZ. Have a nice stream. Thank you, thank you. Glimpse. Sodo 9987. I suggest you one approach. Don't treat Twitch chat as Google. I love that you are engaging and chatting. Thank you for doing that. But you know, some questions maybe you can find them on Google, because I honestly just don't know the answer to everything. I wish. I'm gonna investigate here because my plan is to Arcast those guys, but I think I need a 5th land on time. The problem is that this deck has so many bricks. I guess 8 mana is not an unreasonable amount for this. Mamma mia. Hey, I don't like those. Man, straight to New Capennas. The alternative art is New Capenna I really disliked. The way this card looks are so weird. Alright, I'm gonna get Island. I think so. I should probably just coop. What do you think? Should we save time? Nah. Hello, Tashi. Should I save time? Maybe. Did you see the Blue Black Shadow the other day? Did you play the Blue Black Shadow the other day? Yes, it's gonna be on my YouTube channel in the next days. I chose a pretty weird... Yeah. It does not look like I can win. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna speed run a little bit more in this league. I regret not having done that earlier. Do I want to bring in the Force of Negations? The problem is that when you bring the Force of Negations, you break more often. It's a terrible thing to break more often. I think I should just... I think I should really just limit the chances for this deck to break. I'm just gonna go like this. If they play Teferi, I'll scoop it up. Because if you start like siding in for Teferi, you just like, you remember when on turn 3 I played Outburst, it resolved, and I didn't flip well. You know, if I side out, like the more things I side out, the more likely I am to not flip well. Fury seems worse? No, because Fury goes to 5. Sorry, the Fury goes to 5. The Fury goes to 5, Fury does nothing. I brought one in because you can, if you flip a Fury, it's not bad. I'm not talking about time for the match. I'm talking about time. Just waste time in your life. Yeah, playing against control deck with this deck, once they locked up the game, you're just wasting everybody's time. The whole world that's watching this video loses 5 minutes. I mean, maybe you just skip. Turtle for Teferi? I don't think Turtle does what you think it does. He only bounces a creature. That's why it's not very played. I guess it's here for the 20th Magistrate. I think this is just the best draw I could ever imagine having. The best draw I could ever imagine having. Which is this turn 1, this turn 2, this turn 3, this turn 4. They need to have double counter spell. If they do, that's clap. That's okay. But you know, that's what I have to do in order to win. And the reason why you set it off fawn, I don't have fawn in my deck. It's in the sideboard. And it just makes the Glimpse Tomorrow break more. I don't know. I mean, again, you can side out where like sideboarding with these decks is so complicated and eh, nah, I'm not gonna float mana. It's so likely that I break if this resolves. Alright. Whoa, actually I actually bricked. Oh my. I actually did brick. That's crazy. I didn't find a single Omniscience effect. Even Teferi. Teferi. Actually, Teferi's not over. Because I can attack Teferi with a plant. I don't think I can Arcast Bolas. I would need two Gemstone Mine, because it costs double black. No, 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 I have Ardent Plea. Exalted. But yeah, this was honestly just the dream curve against control. The fact that I breaked is once again part of the luck deck. They shocked and tapped. I guess, I mean, they must have Solitude there. It couldn't just be this in play. Alright. Wait, let me attack with Teferi. I don't think they know what this does. But you lose all your lands, you know that. I thought for sure this thing would die, but either Solitude, Teferi, Leyline Binding. There was, oh, you have Ochawara. What's going on? Memory Deluge? I blew up 4 lands! They can't have anything. Subtlety, ma tutta la vita! Is this the first time in history that Emrakul got exalted? Yeah, I wouldn't say it's very rare. I wouldn't say it's very rare. That an idiot game you play. Well played. I wonder why it's always the control player that get angry at losing games of Magic. Like, if you play Mono Red, you like, I don't know, I guess you're like, you're used to lose, maybe. Whereas control player, they never lose in their mind, in their games. So they always get upset when they lose. There were some like psychologists playing Magic that would call it control player syndrome. If you play control, you always think you deserve winning every game. And if you don't win, it's because something went wrong. Either you got unlucky or your opponent got lucky. Because there is no other what's the word? Explanation for a defeat of a control player. Yeah, they actually lost to a very unlucky glimpse. Like, I flipped what? That was like 7 game objects, and I got one Emrakul. Like, look at the things I could have flipped. I mean, if you're a control player, you know what I'm telling is true. If you decide to deny the truth, that's okay. You know, we don't have to accept the truth. We can live with our addictions and our weaknesses. All right, let's go. A bottom and omniscience. It's true, you're a psychologist and a control player. Okay. You know what I am. What are you, Boulder Bird? You love beating control with goblins. How do they react to that? Do you think this deck has too few lands? I don't know, Blas. I don't feel like improving this deck. I'm just net decking and clicking the buttons. You find it boring playing against control? I think the Magic experience often. I honestly find it way more boring to play against player like combo decks that autopilot. Like when you play, well, like when you're playing Pauper against like Altertron or like those autopilot decks. That's very boring to me. Control, it's usually a very interactive game, so you get to like play a lot. So I find it fun. Usually, I find playing Magic boring when my opponent's just super slow and I have to just stay there and they consume my clock because we're playing Paper Magic. And yeah, that's what I don't like. I didn't play Gemstone Mine turn one because I can't. I don't know. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. But it doesn't matter. It ended up mattering that much. This deck is pretty much the equivalent of going to the casino. Yeah, yeah, definitely a luck deck. Hello, Khalni. All right, come on, lands. If you draw land, I'm just gonna go boom. I'm gonna throw the cards onto the table. And now, boom, and bitch, Omniscience. Okay, I'll pass. Point is never expecting. Man, it's just look at this new old border from Dominaria Remastered. They are so good. Like this card seems like an old card, and you get them in near mint in paper, which is not something that like you can't really get near. I mean, you can of course, but it's so hard to get near mint old cards, which is what I really like. So I very much appreciate the old border things. You're just playing a fair Gemstone Mine deck, nothing suspicious. Yeah, yeah, just this is just. Oh, they're doing something. What is it? Is that a Prismari command? It is. Okay, so their deck plays. They're playing creativity. They make it. Yeah, I'm going. I don't know what I'm flipping, but I'm flipping. Do. I'm flipping three cards here. Where do we go? Makia 75. Thank you, thank you. All right, come on. Omniscience in play, please. Bing. Omniscience. That's all I'm asking. That is all I'm asking. It's the end of my turn because they tapped out. Omniscience. Fury. Che schifo. Vabbè, not really. It had to happen. We can't always get lucky with this deck. No, not that we are. We're 1-1, so. We should discard Archon Scalding Tarn. Fury is a card? Nah, not really. The opponent's gonna go creativity or persist. Come Bolt. They don't have anything? Uh I'm dead to like Teferi Spell Pierce, creativity persist. Alright. What do I do? I think I'll cascade I'll play Ardent Plea. Could have played Shardless. But Shardless doesn't die to Bolt. I guess this is my last glimpse. I haven't thought about it. Alright, I'll lose. I don't have any more glimpse in my deck. Okay, now let's bring in some Force of Negations. I'll put into play as a combo deck. But honestly, though, I don't want to bring in Force of Negation. Should I bring in Force of Negation? Yeah, maybe. Taking off Furies. Yeah, let's go. Mana Leak in 2023? Yeah, for sure. Mana Leak. Splitting Creativity. You can't play Counterspell in that deck. When do you bring in the ley lines? I'm gonna save against Thought's Grief. Valakut, Burn. Fourth Glimpse versus Counterspell, right? It is right. It is right indeed. What do I cut? Emrakul? I don't want to cut Emrakul. Let's go Force of Negation. No dispute? Yeah, no dispute. My problem, I tell you again, is that I don't want to shrink the combo pieces. So I want to have 16 combo pieces, 10 enablers. Like I want to have 16 Emrakul and 10 Show and Tell. And then this is the engine package, and this is my interaction pieces. That's it. Like the more you touch to this plan, the more your deck is gonna suck when you actually go for it. Like this turn, I went for it. I flipped Fury into lands. I could flip Force of Negation, Mystical Dispute, you know, and I would lose if I flip those cards. It's the same thing as Tibalt Trickery. The more bad things you add to your deck, bad threats you add to your deck, the more likely is that you flip them. At the same time, the more lands you put in your. I mean, it's just, you know, it's combo decks. They have a lot of weaknesses and deck building restrictions. You want to avoid no Leyline of the Void because there's no graveyard decks. The only graveyard decks in Modern are Dredge, which isn't popular at all, and Living End, which is like equally not popular. So you would rather have Force of Negation, I think. Just in Legacy, it's fine to have ley lines because Reanimator is a popular deck. Oops is a popular deck, but in Modern they aren't. Yeah, you can't dilute the combo. It's the main thing. Like the more ley line you put in your deck, the more likely is that when you go off, you're flipping a ley line. In like against a deck like Jund, it's no problem because if you have a ley line in play, you can just wait because they're not gonna discard. But against a combo deck, sometimes you just have to go for it as soon as possible. All right, I'm gonna mulligan this hand. All right, this is great. Oh, when I have Omniscience in my deck, so that I'm more likely to have a great hit. Well, I'm not never sighted, and I only played 3 games. Plus, I net decked. That if I net deck, I don't have to necessarily sideboard all of the cards in my sideboard. I'm gonna get a Hallowed Fountain because I just drew Ardent Plea. There you go. The Boulder Plant. Yeah, I mean, the more game objects I have, the more likely I am that I don't break. So makes sense. You don't understand the Wavesifter. I hope you'll understand the more you watch. All right, it's time to jam here. It's time to jam here. Oh, you go Fire Ice. I think I'm drawing a card off a clue. I think I have enough permanents that I'd rather. Hmm, bello. Let's jam. 5 permanents. We are going. Mm. Mm-hmm. Pass. Jamming. We're jamming. I don't have mana to cast Ardent Plea, unfortunately. I brought in a Boseiju because I was on the play and I was cutting the caverns. So I brought in one Boseiju and I got punished by drawing Boseiju. Which is indeed unfortunate. Alright, they passed. Draw. Yeah, I need a land. Come on, deck. I drew main phase exactly for Khalni Garden. Now, if I draw an untap land, I can play around Spell Pierce. You think it's worth to do Sorcery Speed Outburst? No, I don't think so. I think I would rather play around Counter Magic by holding up spell Outburst. If I could have mana to cast it, which I don't. Can tap Boseiju and replay? Why not? I don't have mana to cast my cards. They require callers. He's legal in paper though. But online, the card just does not go on the stack if you don't have the right mana. Alright, at least my opponent seems like they don't have creativity. You mean the last turn? Well, last turn I had mana. Anyway, is that a creativity for 2? Okay. I mean, it's not ideal, but... Wow, Iona? Alright, wow, you just flipped Iona? That's unfair. That's unfair. Let's see what they name. Maybe they name Blue. Or... I mean, honestly, anything they name probably kills me. That's like... They sound named. Do you know if Glimpse is red? Yes, it's red. Right? Must be a red. They name red. Do I have any outs? I don't think so, right? Alright, GG. Why would you concede? Well, I am conceding, right? Why would you concede? What do you mean, why would you concede? Because I can cast my spells? They should ban Iona like they did in Commander. Too oppressive. Just, I couldn't cast my spell. I could not cast my spells. This is unacceptable. GG's. My opponent played a card that doesn't let me cast my spells. Alright, let's go route. Wow, this hand is great. Can I just play for a change against not a deck with counter spells? Like, for a change, let's just play against, I don't know, Voldar and Epicure. Or, I don't know. A deck that doesn't have counter spell? Do they exist? Hello, Alien Walker. What do you think about Elish Norn? The new Elish Norn. It's a powerful card. It dodges Unholy Heat. Dodging Unholy Heat is a big deal for a card like that. I think it might see play in Modern. We lost against the two creativity decks. No, we lost against Breach creativity, but yeah. I mean, it's mostly counter spells. Honestly, the way they kill me doesn't really matter. Oh, Antamatsu Blue. Va bene, va bene, va bene. You know what I guess by Terminate? Well, 2 burn spell. You can put 2 removal spells at 1 card. It's a legal play. Solid Leyline Binding, yeah. I mean, I'm expecting to get, like, Unholy Heat and Bolt. Just, what's that? Citadel. Oh, bel Patchwork Automaton. E ti sparo sul muro. Alright. Somebody loads my glimpse for me. Somebody loads that glimpse for me. The agent without any shards. Please. A glimpse for 6. Spin! GG. GG. I'm gonna get an extra turn. Thank you, pretty please. You remember, you get an extra turn if you cast it from hand. You don't get an extra turn if you play it from your deck. Cast it for free. Ooh, Shardless Agent. Nice. Wait, opponent, wait! Let me kill all your permanents first. Alright, now sideboard. They'll have counter spells. But at least they don't have like 57 counter spells like the previous opponents. I accept 2 counter spells. Two counter spells I accept. What do I cut? I don't know. Another cavern. No, actually. You have same feeling about creativity technique? Well, that costs 6 though. This costs, sorry, 5. This costs 3 and it's modern. There's no force of wills. Oh, cavern out on the draw. Oh yeah, I was too excited that I thought I was on the play. I'm just so used to be on the play with this deck. Alright, Mulligan. No caverns in our deck. Who needs them after all? Do I bottom? No, I think I bottom glimpse. Yeah, because I pitched the... Yeah, I want a bottom glimpse. I want to have 3 glimpse in my deck. You don't like this deck? That's okay, you can always leave. The door, it's always open. We are on the internet. Jimmy technique is like triggery, right? Also, I need to find a catchy negative title for this deck, because people always click on negative titles. What's a catchy negative title that I can give to this deck, chat, for YouTube? Whoa! Tova! No, I'm doing it. Yeah, let's do it. Boom. Furio. This deck ever. This is the deck ever. This is the deck ever. I don't like that title now. This was 2 for 2. Not that exciting. You don't like this deck. That's the title. The deck you'll hate. Nicol Bolas ruins your day modern. Yeah. I mean, first game was nice. Alright, please opponent, don't play Chalice of the Void. I'm never lucky. That's just every Magic player. You won't get Magic players' attention. That's who they are. Magic players are never lucky. Alright, what do we do here? I think I want to just play Shardless. Yeah. And I'll gem the first one. Affinity plays Chalice on 0. If they can afford it, yes. Wait, I flipped? No, 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 okay, thank God. Woof, because I have 6. That's how I put him with counter. I don't know why I have 6. Anyway, let's cast this for free. Ooh, let's cast this for free. I'll float mana first. Alright, let's cast this for free. Woo! Not the best, but that's okay. I'll blow up your Saga with a tiny little +3 on Nicol Bolas. I'll +3 my Planeswalker, blow up your Urza Saga. Your turn. Well, Nicol Bolas win on itself. Win by itself. Maybe. Mem Knight. Dot monitor. YouTube doesn't like when you put hate in the title. I think... Who told you that? I don't know. I think I put a hate in the title video. Magic player hate losing to Burn, and he got a lot of views. A lot of views. I had the most hated deck in Modern, Dimir Mill, a lot of views. And Magic players hate losing to Burn, a lot of views. Yeah, much more than the last three just normal title videos. Allora, expedition map. You attack, you attack. Let me read this card. Nobles is a 7 dimensional dragon player or planeswalker. That players with planeswalker control discard 7 cards, sacrifice 7 permanents? What? Chump. Well, can double block, I guess. Yeah. Cast it tomorrow spells to. I like your title, but it's not. I don't think it's a catchy, successful title. I'm not saying it's bad, but. Ma ben sa che perdo pure questa qua, porca va. Caterboost! Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think I'll lose this game as well. That's unfortunate. Nicol Bolas ultimates in Modern. You would watch it even if I never ultimate? People surely love when you put its back to a title. Alright, I'll steal a construct. It's a 3-3. It's not the tiniest. Not the tiniest. Jealous. Jealous of you, opponent. I also want to pay 1 mana to play Multiverse. No one watches the entire league anyway. That's true. I did win the first game. That's all that matters. No, that's not true. Sometimes people watch the whole league. It's rare, though. Draw. Attenzione! Attenzione, Fury! That's actually a good card. Cosa fa Fury? It's not bad. It's not bad. Allora, guarda, let's... I want to steal this. Because I could steal that. I like it. I'll steal this. Now I have to kill the Saga for sure. Is it better to you if people watch the entire video? Yes. It is. Alright, for sure I have to kill the Urza Saga. And then let's kill the Flyers. I love how my opponent is just fighting against this. I mean, I guess Fury really much healthier. Very much healthier. Turn 3 Emrakul. It did happen that I went turn 3 Omniscience Emrakul. Oh, Cranioplating. No! Cranioplating! Ay, ay, ay. My Nicol Bolas, the Planeswalker, dies. Dies. Alright, if I drop back-to-back land, I can still win this game. I lose this game. Alright, now I'm on the draw. Oh, sorry, I'm on the play, so I'm already sided. I've already sided out by removing Gemstone Caverns in game 2. That's a big brain save time play. Yeah, I mean, I do have my nice little turn 3 Omniscience Emrakul play. You have to play first, yes. Would you like to keep? Yes. It's a mulligan to 4, but the 4 cards I have is what I need. Anyway, I started bolasing. Started bolasing. I like that. No, I think turn 3 Emrakul in Modern. It's a nice title. Turn 3 Omniscience Emrakul, maybe it's a better one. Hmm. Anyway, I just realized that my mana base is awkward here because I don't have a Temple Garden. So I can't go both Wavesifter and Ardent Plea. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Draw. Attenzione. Scalding Tarn. Alright, opponent, don't leave a mana up, just tap out to play a the guy you played earlier. The 2 mana 1/1 with Ward. Bravo. Who's ready? Who is ready? Let's go. 5 objects for you, opponent. Would you have to pay 2 life? Nah. E uno! E due! No, opponent! Please, please! Alright, ads clap, ads clap, ads clap, ads clap. Final round against Ivu. Ivu, do you play counter spells? If you don't, you lose. If you do, you probably win. How about this? You play Giganta. Che palle Giganta. Giganta probably means Zoo or the Fair Breach deck. Both of which play counter spells. Keep. At least they don't have actual counter spell. That's true though. That's true. At least they don't have actual counter spell. Blood Crypt? Is that Thought's deck? Is that it? Jund? It might be Jund. Nice. Alright, first draw step. It's a nice and clean Emrakul Dion Storn. GDS? Nah, I think it's Jund. GDS can't play Booted Foothills. Also, we're in the 2-2 bracket. That's the bracket where you'll find Jund. Attenzione! Attenzione, band! 5 callers. 5 callers. This could be a sign of Draco. This could be a sign of Draco now. Oh, the bed. They found the Fury and my plant. No, don't kill my plant. Swamp. Plains. Yeah, it's a Scion. I told you it was a Scion. That's alright. Draw. Ooh, nice draw, man. Good, well done. Our opponent, now please, don't draw the spell that counters, what's it called? The one that counters my spell. And then we win the game safely and sound on turn 3. The Stubborn Denial. Don't draw that one. And just, you can play like your Tribal Flames, you can play your Territorial Cavu, whatever you want. You can do anything you want. Surely no Lavinia in the sideboard. Yeah, surely not. They play Blocker, they can't play Lavinia. You want to play Blue or Murktide or Rhinos? I give you and I suggest. Well, if you're new to one of the deck is easy, one of the deck is hard. Depends on your skill level. If you are familiar with one or another one, etc. All right, who's ready? Who is ready? I am ready. On, deux, trois, Glimpse of Tomorrow. We got any Stubborn and Isle gamers? Wanakado? You must have missed all the videos I have uploaded where I go 4-1 or better in just almost all of them. No, this is a very good deck. I put it in the top 10 of January. Put in mana base is interesting, but you know. You got the stability? Or you don't? You got the stability or you don't? Do you have a stability? Or you don't? You don't! Va bene. Va bene. Leyline Binding. No, I can't cast. So I can't cast. Oh, it's so unlucky. All right, all right. I'm not. It's not over though. It's not over though. It kind of is because no, that's fine. Let's get Hallowed Fountain untapped. Let's get Island and play Ardent Plea. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Let's go. Ardent Plea. We got 4. Boom! Die. Let's find it. Let's find it. Now. Omniscience. Oh! One with the Multiverse we found. Okay, then. Let's cast this. We should be able to win now. They bolt me. Sure, I got a 1. I have definitely thought about that. Yeah, this. Oh, I can cast this exotic a card. I mean, nah, I win, right? I just take a turn. I take an extra turn. I attack. You give me back Papa Bolas, please. Oh, Exalted. Cheeky. A cheeky Exalted. Alright, winning game 1 is easy. Winning game 1 is easy. Step 1, win game 1. Turn 3, easy peasy. The problem, though, is that post sideboard, you won't... They have 8 pieces. If this deck plays against the deck without counters, easy. Best deck in the format. If counters were banned, this deck would be the best. Tier 1, impossible to lose. But the problem is that, you know, they are coming up with a lot of hate now. A lot of hate now. I'm on the draw, so this thing is good. No, this thing is bad. I'll bring in the Colossal Skyturtle because this is the only answer to Lavinia. I guess I can bring in Dispute as well. I don't know if I should though. Go Lavinia, I'll lose. Or Mordigo. Maybe that's too many things to lose to. Is it really turn 3? I mean, I cast the Emrakul on turn 3. The fact that I won on turn 4. It's different. Alright, anyway. I don't want to cut... I don't want to cut much about the deck. I'm going to cut Nicol Bolas for Skyturtle. No, Nicol Bolas is red for Fury, though. Emrakul. Emrakul for Skyturtle. That's it. You know what? I have never played a turn one Gemstone Cavern on the draw. I would love to open Gemstone Cavern in my hand for once before the end of this video. This is my last chance to put Gemstone Cavern into play. Colossal Skyturtle beats, sorry, Gemstone Cavern beats cards like Teferi or Amortigo because you go off on turn 3 on the play. Sorry, turn 2 on the play, on the draw. Madonna mia, parole a caso. Guy, opponent, come on, let's click the button, let's go. I would like to open a nice hand with Gemstone Cavern and just the combo, enablers, you know, the usual. I would like to go turn 1, 2 tokens. Eccola lì. Eccola lì, chat. I called it. Oh, I'm keeping. I don't care. I said I wanted it. I had it. I'm not mulligan it. If I draw land, I play this. Era? Let's go! Go. You keep Emrakul in hand because if you flip an Omniscience, you want the Emrakul to cast. Gemstone Tribal. You got an MTG Arena ad? Really? MTG Arena ad? I mean, they cut like literally all the money from professional Magic. They must put them somewhere. So advertisement is it's where it went. This Twitch chat advertisement was brought to you by Platinum Pros. No lands, no cascades, but a lot of faith. Do you keep that in count when you keep your hand? Do you know you're never alone when you keep your 7 hand if you have faith with you? You're never alone. What's my opinion on the modern format RCQ season? This is that they're trying to make standard play performer relevant. You get odds of joining the army? Snitch. Really? I know. Alright. I remember once I had a VPN that I was in America in the VPN, and I kept on getting ads of like fast food places, and I was like, "Wow, this is so weird. Like, why do I get this fast food so much?" And then I realized it's because of the VPN. Woo! It's legendary. Don't get too excited. I knew you were getting too excited. Alright, just don't get excited. It's legendary as well. I should have maybe mulligan chat. You're always excited. That's good. That's good though. That's good actually. I just kept because that was the only chance of starting with Gemstone Cavern. It's fun to start with Gemstone Cavern. You get as excited as you please. Alright. Sorry. Sorry for trying to stifle your excitement. One should never stifle another person's excitement. Ooh, Wanakato. This Marsh Flats is not suspicious at all. Why I chose to just reinvent the whole mana base over there? What was your favorite time to play Standard? Oh, I like the Band Company a lot. You're disappointed, hermano? It is what it is. It's been a while since Wizards didn't put some disappointing announcement. They need to keep up the the one disappointing announcement every once in a while. All right, I don't have anything here, so I just pass. I guess I'm cracking the clue in the turn. Was it tonight that you had the Super Bowl? So like the last night? I know Rihanna was singing. I think I'll check out the show. Center Lounge. Oh, that's in 2 weeks? What? They put it on the television yesterday in Italy. The news. 2 weeks in advance? I guess. Ardent Plea. So my opponent has a Stubborn Denial. We have we can pay. Oh, yesterday was the final of playoff. Oh, I guess that's what they put. Was Rihanna singing yesterday too? I think I'm casting this. At the end of the day, if they have like a Fluster Storm, it's okay. This way, if I top deck. This way, if I top deck. Another one, I'll cast it. Remand. Oh, Remand. Madonna quanto da fastidio. Remand is so annoying on Cascade cards because it's just counterspell plus draw a card. Very good. Have I heard about the Ogla stuff on D&D? No, I didn't. Do you have an all-time favorite draft format? Hmm. I liked Innistrad, but maybe because I was young and happy. Not that I'm unhappy now, but maybe the fact that I was young and happy helped liking it more. Khalni Garden. All right. Should I? So my problem with going Fury is that I lose these two lands, so I don't have any more red mana. I'm not old now. Come on, still young. I think I'm just going double Fury here. I lose every color of lands I have, but I'll have a 3/3 in play and a colorless land. Please don't remand this. All right. Will it work? I don't know. Started with you traded a 6 red for a mountain. What? That sounds like a huge scam. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have done that. This one can return target card from a graveyard to hand. They can return a land with the Colossal Skyturtle. Have I been playing Pioneer recently? Last time I played Pioneer was actually I won a tournament. Last time I played Pioneer was in Sofia in November. I played Enigmatic Incarnation. It was fun. And then there's a child. I had like I bought a bunch of boosters, and then I an older kid that traded away all these like pre-release foil that I thought were very expensive for my like most expensive cards. So I got a bunch of Lotus Bloom, the Glory, and like just a bunch of like unplayable promo cards for all my best cards. I'm still sad about it. But as they say, It is what it is. Shardless? Hmm. You find a kid now as an adult? Yes, we're actually friends. We're good friends now. You know. I think it's pretty much accepted things to just scam the child. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I mean, back in the days is different, I think. Today's stream, I didn't even feel like we played Magic. What game have we played this morning? What game is this? Like, I don't think I thought about a single play. I am just honestly, if you just want to switch off your brain and play Magic, this deck is just perfect. You have to think so little. And you can chat, you can ask me literally anything, I'll answer it. I'll never be like, wait a second, I have to follow the game. I can't answer you right now. That will never happen. Right hard local tournaments as scamming children out of boosters? No. I mean, I would love to have local tournaments. My area, the only local tournaments that exists are the Pauper Thursday, where I go. So I would love to have a local tournaments. I mean, to attend. You never grow up if you don't get scammed at least once, right? You like dual commander? No, no, I don't like commander. I play 60 cards where my cards you can play up to 4 copies of each, so you can sculpt a plan and you actually know what's going on. That's my favorite way to play Magic. Yeah, I'll return Wavesifter now. Yeah. You won a local tournament thanks to Murktide Cyborg? Nice, Sparrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Prego. What's the opposite of thank you? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome is so much worse word than prego. Like in Italian, we have grazie prego, as in thank you, you're welcome. You're welcome just doesn't sound like. It just doesn't sound like prego at all. It sounds like, I don't know, you're welcome, like in a house. I am critical of the English language. Wavesifter, come back to hand, please. Danke bitte, exactly. Danke bitte. You just that's a word. That's just exactly for that. Didn't you need white? Well, I also need red. And now I have everything. Alright, Wavesifter. Swedish has no prego either. It's very annoying. Right. You own the Ixalan store champ. Oh yeah, I love Ixalan. I love Ixalan. People hate Ixalan. But I was almost draft master. I came second in the draft master race during Innistrad, during Ixalan draft. Ragavan Dash. Alright. I think I'm champion Ragavan. And going at 3. Draw. Cascade. Attenzione. Attenzione, chat. Attenzione. Shardless. Let's go! Please, opponent. Please, opponent, don't do anything nasty. Just accept your fate. No. No. They did something nasty. All right. Is it over? Not yet. We have to draw Fury. Porca madosca. 5-3. I defend for 2, so that's exactly lethal. Alright, I lost. Last game of this deck. People hate Avacyn Restore Limited. Oh, that's so old. I don't remember. I remember, actually, no, I do remember. I remember the white 2/4 flyers before. But that wasn't. I don't know. I don't remember anything else, actually. Alright, so let's just bring these two. Emrakul. Let's go! Dai, 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 dai. Vamos. On the play. Where are we playing after this? I wanted to play the Keruga 5-color elementals. I think that's a good deck. I submitted 61 cards. I did. I'm sorry, chat. This might have been the 61st card. Alright, let's mulligan. Okay, let's keep. I need a forest. Please, somebody deliver me a forest. Seraph of Dawn. Yeah, that's the name exactly. Please, somebody deliver me a forest. Forest. List. Merfolk. I recently made a deck guide update, and I think I also made a video with Merfolk. I can offer you Gemstone Mine. I'll accept it. Land that gives green to Mengu, Boseiju, Forest, Gemstone Mine, Fetch Land, Stomping Ground, Breeding Pool. Khalni Garden, va bene, 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 va bene. I accept it. I didn't think about it necessarily, but I accept it now. When it's tapping out? Are they tapping out? Let's go. I feel the power. I feel the power. Oh, am I chum blocking? Am I chum blocking, chat? Oh, so if I chum block, I only have 3 permanents to flip. But I have 8 outs to win if I flip well. Will I play creativity this week? Daniel, I don't know. I hope so. Dai. Dai. Let's chum block. You said no? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, chat. Let's go. Your friend Pepang was going. Throwing him under a bus. Let's throw. Bye. Omniscience or one with the wind, one with the Mikato Tsukiyama, or also Emrakul. Or also 3 fetch lands, it's okay. Ah, que merda. I bricked. Is this play for content or best play? Well, I think I've always tried to make the best play. They still don't have blue mana. So I get blue and red. Yeah, blue red. Steam Vents. Land untapped. Our opponent killed the agent. The Dasha Ragavan. Alright, I'm not gonna block this time. You can connect. At this point, you already have mana up for Stubborn Denial, so. La 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 la. Yeah, you only get 2 permanents because we flipped a Glimpse for Tomorrow. Click the Glimpse for Tomorrow, it stays exiled. No, they hit a Fury, okay. Draw. Lands? I need lands. Give me the lands deck. Dai, opponent, però clicca i tasti, che cazzo. Alright. This is the worst part of the deck. Like, you can't really concede, but you just, yeah, you just have to wait. Can't concede, because you might still win, but you're, like, very likely to lose. So you just stay here, waiting for your slow opponent to click the buttons to kill you. Hope you play Teferi. Please play Teferi so I can concede. No, they don't play Teferi. It was cited in the 4th glimpse. No, I think I only have 3. Yeah, I only have 3. But one is in the graveyard, one is in hand, and that's it. Yeah, I just want to lose. I just want to concede. Opponent's too slow. It's making me boring. Alright, that's it. I hope you had fun. If you didn't have fun, I can't do anything about this because the league is over. If you had fun, you can press subscribe, like, and check out the new modern video coming out every day on this channel. Thank you for watching.